Hey everyone, Professor Baldwin here. Today we're going to solve a mixture problem, but this mixture problem is about money, which is invested at two different interest rates. So we have a total of $5,000 that's invested at 3% and 5% annual interest. And after 1 year, the total interest equals $210. And we're asked how much money is invested at each interest rate. Well, we know that some money is invested at 3% and at 5%. So if X is the amount at 3% and Y equals the amount at 5%, this first sentence tells us that X plus Y needs to equal 5,000. Because the total amount that we invest within the X and the Y account has to be $5,000. Now we need to look at the second sentence. After 1 year, the total interest equals $210. For this, you need the simple interest equation, which is I equals PRT. So interest earned equals the principal, the amount you invest, times the interest rate, written as a decimal, times time. Here, our time is 1 year, so we're going to be using the simplified version, I equals P times R. So we know that the interest that we get at 3% plus the interest we get at 5% needs to total $210. So we want to come up with representations of interest at 3% and interest at 5%. Well, interest is equal to the principal or the amount you invest at a certain interest rate. So the interest earned at 3% is going to be 0.03 for that interest rate times X, which is the amount that we invest at 3%. And likewise for the 5%, our interest rate is 0.05 and Y is the amount that we invested. So our second equation is simplified as 0.03x plus 0.05y equals 210. So now we have our two equations. We have x plus y equals 5,000. And we have 0.03x plus 0.05y equals 210. We want to use elimination for this problem. So we want to rewrite one of the equations so that we can add them and eliminate a variable. We're going to multiply that first equation by negative 0.03. That'll give us negative 0.03x minus 0.03y equals negative 150. That's what you get when you multiply 0.03 times 5,000. And we can rewrite our second equation. It stays the same. Now we can use elimination and add these two equations together. The x's eliminate. They get canceled out. And for the y's, we have negative 0.03 plus 0.05, or 0.02y, equals 210 minus 150, which is 60. And to solve for y, we're going to divide by 0.02, and we see that y equals 3,000, which we know is $3,000. And we can take this and go back to our original equation, x plus y equals 5,000. And if y is 3,000, we subtract 3,000 from both sides. And we see that x equals 2,000. So x equals $2,000. And we want to make sure that we're specifying. So $2,000 for X meant $2,000 at the interest rate of 3%. And our Y variable was an interest rate of 5%. So we have to invest $3,000 at 5% and $2,000 at 3% in order to get a total interest of $210.